You gotta make sure this thing is right, homie. You gotta make sure this joint is on point. Make sure this thing is in. We live, man. You know when you live, you just live. Bring this down just a little bit. Hold up. Here we go. Bring this down just one bit. We live, man. Yeah, what's going on? We live, man. Y'all know how we do when we live. What's going on in the world today? This is a special edition, y'all. This not even a real, this is just me. This is not even a real podcast episode, man. This is not even a real podcast episode. This is just me just wanting to talk, just wanting to see what's going on out there, man. We live. Let the audience build up. This is last minute, so I know people don't even know I'm on here. Hey, but we got to deal with what's real. Let me see how this look without this light on right here. Yeah, that might look better right there. Salute, Andre Noble. What's good with you? Member of the channel. Yeah. Mike, who that, Dangerfield? It's my guy right there, man. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Everybody don't know I'm here. I just snuck in the back door real quick. Just wanted to talk about this Bill Haney and, Adrien Broner debacle, if y'all don't mind. Just wanted to get my reaction to it, man. It's just crazy. What's going on in the streets right now? You know what I mean? It's good. You put these on so people can hear what's going on. You know what I mean? I've been right here. You know what? I was going to do a live on Monday and I thought about it. I was out of town. Just relaxing. So I'm back now. We good. Yeah, we going to do the live today. What's the day? Wednesday? All right, today, Wednesday. Tomorrow and Friday. We back on here 3. I might even come on here on... No, I ain't going to go on Saturday. I might do it on Saturday. I don't know. We live, man. We live. I just wanted to talk to my people real quick. But check this out. Let me say this real quick in the beginning. We coming back on here today. 4:45 p.m. Yeah, 4:45. We back on live again today. So come on back. You know what I mean? Yeah, this one of them lunch break lives. I'm doing a lunch break live right now. Well, I'm not on lunch break. I'm chilling right now. But I'm just saying for y'all, if y'all on lunch break, it's morning time over in the West Coast. So salute to all my West Coast people. We live right now, man. We going right in. We coming back again. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. 4:45 p.m. We back on our regular StreamYard type live. Y'all know how we do with the panel and all that. Hey, Ronaldo, you on lunch now? That's right. You on lunch now too, Mike Dangerfield? That's what I'm talking about. This that lunchtime special right here. Yeah. I just wanted to give a reaction to the whole Adrien Broner, Bill Haney situation. I just saw it just this morning. Supreme L, salute to you. He at work too. See, everybody at work right now. Everybody is at work getting this lunchtime live. We coming back on here again. Today, 4:45 p.m. We coming right back. Our regularly scheduled Roll the Tape podcast will be back on here today, 4:45. I just wanted to, just stop past. What's up? What's up, Jared? I just wanted to stop past today and talk to my people. I know everybody don't know I'm on here. I know the audience is going to be probably very, very small, but you know me. It don't make a difference if the audience small, medium, or large. I'm going to give you the same quality of content that you ask for. I'm going to give you the same education and entertainment value that you crave for. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man, Bill Haney and Adrien Broner. I mean, they back at it again. I got to give my reaction to it. Let me see something. I'm trying to pull up the actual audio, the video of it. Yes, sir. Stay at that lunch line, Supreme. What's going on, Bernard Gilbert? Salute. Hold on, let me see something real quick, yo. Hold on. We need answers. It don't matter if, this is not the regular Rule the Tape podcast format, but we need answers. We do. And I want to give my reaction to this video. I'm going to play a little bit of it so that if you haven't heard it, you'll be able to hear it. Bill Haney, Devin Haney's dad, and Adrien Broner. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, man. Play a little bit of it right now. Roll the tape.
Hey, man, I done added you, man. Where you at? Come on. Come out to the bushes, out of wishes.
Man, we don't man, you know I'm a real nigga, man. You know I ain't never hiding in no bushes, bro.
Okay, well, come out the dark, man. Turn on the lights, man.
No, we driving.
Yeah, well, listen, we driving, but turn on the lights, man. We want to make sure everything is copacetic.
Man, you know it's me. What's up, Bill, though? Cause I just want to say this, bro. What's up with all this disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you, my nigga.
Wait a minute, AB. Now, we shooting shots. The people want to see fireworks. Don't come on over here waving no white flag. I know you're a gangster out of Ohio.
No, I don't wave a white flag. I'm just saying,
if we wasn't gonna get the people fireworks, then you could have called me on the back line.
People fireworks, but I'm just saying though, you ain't never been the type to disrespect a nigga like me, bro.
Hey, listen, you ain't never been the type to disrespect me. Where did I disrespect you at, King?
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
You know what you doing, bro. You know what you doing, my nigga. Like real gangsters don't even play like that, bro.
Uh-oh.
You keep saying all this real gangster shit. We don't even play like that, bro.
Okay, well, what real gangster you talking about that don't do it like me?
Come on,
just
man.
Name it.
Stop it.
No, I said
Stop all that trolling, my nigga.
Trolling, man. I'm not trolling. I'm rolling, man. You dig what I'm saying? Big boy.
Hey, we all rolling.
Well, turn on the lights. Let's see what you rolling,
and you know how we rolling too.
Well, let's see how you rolling, King.
Nigga, and you know how we rolling too, nigga. For real.
Oh,
so we ain't about to get on here.
Start saying nigga. Listen, when they started saying nigga, they didn't just stop with you, nigga.
Man, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, listen, let me tell you this, though. No,
you know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right. Listen, this is where it really went astray. I didn't have respect for you. We didn't have respect for each other, right?
Yeah, but you the one start getting disrespectful,
right or wrong?
You the one start getting disrespectful, my nigga.
Okay, let me just tell you, you got it.
So you got in my business. But what I'm saying is this, listen though. You the one start getting disrespectful, so I had to get disrespectful back. So don't start tripping out.
Wait, hold on. If I done been disrespectful and I acknowledge where I am, you know what I'm saying? Well, acknowledge what I'm telling you. You've been disrespectful a long time. You got in my business with that sparring shit, and you know you wasn't supposed to get in my business because I was betting against your daddy.
I'm not worried about that. I just told what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I ain't in your business, nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told him to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
What you mean you don't want to hear that shit?
I don't want to hear none of that.
So wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all that.
You want to disrespect my money? You want to wait. So wait a minute. So I'm gonna respect you and you ain't gonna respect me.
You, nigga, stop that, bro.
Wait a minute.
Stop that, bro.
Hold on. I just showed respect to you. Wait a minute. I said I showed respect the whole time. You didn't tell the story about what really happened.
I did tell the story what happened.
Okay. What happened after that?
What happened after what?
When you jumped in the ring.
I've been told everybody know my story, my nigga.
I'm asking you right now, my nigga. I'm like me and you, man to man. I'm asking you.
What are you asking?
I'm asking you, what happened when you jumped in the ring?
Oh, after Tank had the
after, nigga, stop stuttering, nigga.
Nah,
I'm just saying, you got on my line. Stop playing. I asked you what happened, nigga.
After Tank had your son out, and I hopped.
No, nigga, stop twisting up. I said after you got your monkey ass in the ring. What happened after that, nigga?
I got my ass in the ring because your motherfucking son. Your motherfucking son.
Nigga, you
out on
every nigga that's like you.
And I ain't want to get fucked up at 17. Nigga.
You said what?
Yeah,
I asked you another question.
Man, I don't want to hear you. I'm telling you what I did, nigga. Stop all that
I told you what I did. Hey, listen, you got your ass up out that ring, though, didn't you? After that, and I got my money.
Man, I ain't worried about that. All I know is 8-ounce tricks, no headgear, out.
You got the shit beat out of you that night, so who gives a fuck about what you think?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. Nigga, who gives a fuck about what you think? Nigga, you got whipped on the same night.
Ain't nobody put no hands on me, nigga.
Sean, I poured a whipped on you that same night, the next night, nigga.
Man, I ain't worried about that, man. I ain't worried about that.
What do you mean with nigga?
I ain't worried about that. Hey, look, Ryan going through some problems, right? Y'all fight me. Y'all fight me. We'll be ready. Y'all fight me. That's what you do. You bitch ass nigga. Since we doing this.
I will take this.
Hey, Ryan going through some mental problems, nigga. Y'all fight me, you bitch ass nigga. Y'all fight me. You bitch ass nigga. Nigga,
my son hearing what you just said, you know he gonna come.
What do you do?
Say it again. Come on, say it again.
Bitch ass
nigga. Guess what? My son is coming for you, AB. Now, my son is coming for you, nigga. And listen, and it's gonna be your last payday. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Listen,
nigga,
let me tell you.
Man, I get on you. I ain't got no security, none of that, nigga. No. I get on you, nigga. Listen, you know.
All right, we heard enough, y'all. We heard enough. Man, I don't even know where to start. But y'all know me, I keep it all the way 100. I'm very transparent when I talk about these topics, no bias. I just lay the facts down, call a spade, enjoy it right from top to bottom. Now we're going to get into this. I want to break down everything that these guys said, both of them, Bill Haney and Adrien Broner. But I got to ask one question first. I just want to ask a question. I just want to ask one question first. And then I want to break down, like I always do. I'm going to dive into it. My question is, where was Devin Haney, the fighter, located? Where was Devin Haney, the fighter, located? I just want to know the answer to that question. I don't mean that in literal sense, meaning that I want to know exactly where he was sitting at. I want to know exactly where he was at in the streets or home. That is not, I mean that in a figurative way. Where was Devin Haney located? The fighter, Devin Haney, that's what I'm talking about. Where was he located when this was transpiring? Figuratively, not literally. That's the first. That's probably I might have more questions, but that's the first question I want to ask. Because I know that people don't want to hear it coming from me when I say it. All of you that know me on YouTube, you know I've been saying this time and time again. The way that Devin Haney is going to connect with the fan base, to galvanize the casual fan, to purchase his pay-per-views, to buy more of his tickets, to be at his live fights, is for him to do what? What do I always tell y'all? Hear me and hear me good. He's going to have to do more interviews. He is going to have to be the one to be more in the public eye. Y'all heard me say that, and I can roll the tape back on myself in previous videos that I have already stated these comments in on this channel. So the question becomes again, where was Devin Haney? Figuratively speaking, where was Devin Haney, the fighter, located when this was taking place between Bill Haney and Adrien Broner? Now, I want to start this off the right way. I want to give everybody a double salute that's checking in. This is a lunchtime live special edition. You know, the last time I came in the afternoon, y'all remember the last time I came in the afternoon, 3 days after the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. Y'all remember how that lunch special, y'all seen everybody was over here eating. And hopefully you guys and ladies that's watching live and live in color and the replay of this live can eat with me during this lunchtime special. Let me put my glasses on so I can hear what y'all saying, because I need to hear what happened. I need to put my glasses on so I can hear what Bill Haney said. I need to put my glasses on so I can hear what Adrien Broner said. I mean, hey, we need answers. So now we're going to break down what these guys said. Now, I want to say this to my audience who finds the N word, N-I-G-G-E-R word, distasteful. I want to say, please excuse the language of that I played back. I didn't use the language, but I'm playing it on this segment so that the audience who did not hear the engagement between Bill Haney and Adrien Broner through their dialogue, okay? So that's when you heard that. Y'all got to excuse that right now. That word is highly distasteful, but hey, it is what it is. Hold on. See, everybody want to call me. Hold on. We live. Hold on. We live. Yeah, anyway. Mac Marty in the building. That's what they call me. What the? Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, man. Oh, okay, that's a text message. We got to get down with this. Now, let's get back to the live. Lunchtime special. Hey, listen, to all of those of you who are live and live in color right now with me, listen, we going back live, all right? We coming back here live, 4:45 p.m., our regularly scheduled program. This is a very special edition of Roller Tape Film Crew members that's here. Very special edition. I wanna play back. I want to play this thing back because I want to break down their words and we're going to interpret it the right way. Okay? I'm only making observations here, and we're going to do it now. So let's go back and listen to this.
Where you at? Come on. Come out to the bushes, out of bushes.
Man, you know I'm a real nigga, man. You know I ain't never hiding in no bushes, bro.
Okay, well, come out the dark, man. Turn on the lights, man.
No, we driving.
Yeah, well, listen, we driving, but turn on the lights, man. We want to make sure everything is copacetic.
Man, you know it's me. What's up, Bill, though? Cause I just want to say this, bro. What's up with all this disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you, my nigga.
All right, let's stop right there. We got to do this the right way, like I always do. Adrien Broner said, I just want to say, what's up with all of this disrespect? I never disrespected you. That was a question that he had for Bill Haney. We got to deal with it. Let me take these off. Oh, yes. Y'all know we got to deal with it now. We got to keep it 100, y'all, and deal with it. It's not about who we like. It's not about who we dislike. It's about truth. That's what it's about. And we got to be honest with each other, especially right now is dealing with two grown men. We got to deal with it. Now, Adrien Broner asked Bill Haney a question. What's up with the disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you. Now, this was Bill Haney's response to that question.
Wait a minute, AB. Now we shooting shots. The people want to see fireworks. Don't come on over here waving no white flag. I know you're a gangster out of Ohio.
No, I don't wave it right.
Okay. His response was, don't come over here waving the white flag. I know that you are a gangster from Ohio. But that was not an answer to the question that Adrien Broner asked Bill Haney. Okay? So we got to keep it all the way real. He never answered the question, but he did give the response of waving the white flag. Interpretation is, don't come over here on this live not wanting to be combative. Don't come over here being quote unquote soft. Don't wave the right flag and quit. Don't come over here trying to back out of us engaging in a way that quote unquote gangsters engage. Come over here and talk gangster, talk tough. Let's actually build the audience because they didn't want to come. The people that's watching live didn't come over here for us to talk like we're at a tea party. That's the interpretation that Bill Haney wanted Adrien Broner to basically understand. Now, Adrien Broner responds to what Bill Haney says.
If we wasn't gonna get the people fireworks, then you could have called me on the back line.
Keep the fireworks, but I'm just saying though, you ain't never been the type to disrespect a nigga like me, bro.
You ain't never been the type to disrespect a guy, I'm just using the word guy instead of the N-word, a guy like me. So Adrien Broner sound like he want to find out from Bill Haney, why are you disrespecting me? Bill Haney responds to that. Adrien Broner said what he said, and then Bill Haney's going to respond to what we just heard Broner say. Here is Bill Haney's response.
Listen, you ain't never been the type to disrespect me. Where did I disrespect you at, King?
Stop. I know that y'all don't want to hear this. Let me put the iPad down. But we got to deal with it. I call everybody out for doing this on YouTube. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. Bill Haney did something that reminds me of a traumatic experience that many people go through and they don't realize they're going through it. And I'm talking about when you're having a conversation from one person to another, they don't answer a question. They meaning the other person you're talking to. They don't answer the question. That's called gaslighting. Well, I know that might sound distasteful, but y'all be all right. We talking real now. Bill Haney just gaslighted Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner asked him a question. The question was, why are you disrespecting me? I never disrespected you. Bill Haney did not answer that question. Bill Haney was saying, turn your light on so everybody can see who you are. Don't hide in the bushes. Don't come over here waving your white flag. Okay? Don't make this a peace treaty. Don't make this a tea party. People came here live to see fireworks. Okay? And then, this is another form of gaslighting. Bill Haney reversed. Instead of him answering the question, he reversed it and asked his own question. His question was, when did I disrespect you, King? Okay? I just wanted everybody to understand what happened in the first part, because we have to understand that these things been happening time and time again, and most people are not pointing them out. But that's why you all came here, because I will point out it all, the whole story, the whole big picture, not just Bill Haney and not just Adrien Broner, both of them. Now let's finish dealing with it now, because Bill Haney now asked a question to Broner. He reversed it on him. He never answered the question of why are you being disrespectful to me? Why are you disrespecting me? I never disrespected you. That's the question that Adrien Broner asked Bill Haney. Bill Haney did not answer the question. In fact, he said all his other stuff, and then he reverses it, which is a form of reverse psychology. He reverses it by asking Adrien Broner a question. Okay? When did I ever disrespect you, King? We got to make sure that we call it spade a spade. And so that is exactly what happened. That's not a fact. That's not an opinion. That is not an opinion. I was reading the comments, sorry. That is not an opinion. That is a fact. Okay? Now, that's a form of gaslighting in reverse psychology. Now, Bill Haney asked Adrien Broner, when did I ever disrespect you, King? This is Adrien Broner's response.
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
You know what you doing, bro. You know what you doing, my nigga. Like real gangsters don't even play like that, bro. You keep saying all this real gangster shit. We don't even play like that, bro.
Okay, now Adrien Broner says, you know what you did. Adrien Broner, even though it was gaslighting and reverse psychology from Bill Haney, Adrien Broner did not get his emotional need met. He asked the question, why are you disrespecting me? I never disrespected you. He never got his question answered. And this is a form of gaslighting that basically allows the other person who's being gaslighted to start talking about things, deflecting from the question, to talk about things that's going to basically move the conversation elsewhere instead of both people being able to talk about the topic at hand. Okay? Now that we see that happen, Adrien Broner equally did not do something that he should have done. What Adrien Broner should have done is, right after Bill Haney said all of that, ask him the question again. Why are you disrespecting me or being disrespectful to me when I'm not disrespecting you? He should have asked that question again, because he did not get his emotional needs met. He did not get the answer to his question. And you all, I'm glad that you all are here today, right here on this lunch special edition. You all have seen me time and time again do what I'm saying that Adrien Broner did not do. And that's why most people are scared and afraid to come over here to talk to me, because they know that I'm going to get the emotional needs met when I ask the question. I don't deal with gaslighting, reverse psychology, projection, deflection, and all the other tactics that's used to manipulate a person. People already know that about me. I got 19 videos called Nip It in the Bud, where I actually extracted dialogue with Terrence Crawford fans. I do it to them all the time, meaning I hold them accountable for these tactics. Some of them, the ones that's on the playlist called Nip It in the Bud. Now, my point in saying all of that is, I'm already saying that up front, because I know I'm going to receive a lot of criticism for this video. And so for those that's going to critique and criticize me on this video, just know I'm not telling Adrien Broner to do something that I don't do myself. Okay? So that's why I'm putting it out there. It's not about me. So Adrien Broner still didn't get his question answered. But because he did not stand firm on the question at hand that he asked in the beginning, Now this conversation is going to take another turn. And Adrien Broner is the one who ignited this flame to take this conversation in a different direction, which is where Adrien Broner made his second mistake, in my opinion. He brought up being a gangster. I'm not here to talk about whether somebody gangster or street or not. That ain't got nothing to do with me. In fact, that don't have nothing to do with boxing. So it doesn't impress me. The point that I'm making is Adrien Broner took it another direction. But without getting his question answered, he took it another direction. He was gaslighted into taking this conversation somewhere else. And it went somewhere else by him bringing up him being a gangster. I'm going to play that last part one more time. Now, the reason why this conversation went a different way when it comes down to the word gangster, Adrien Broner didn't use the word gangster first. Bill Haney did. See, this is important. Bill Haney actually used the word gangster by acknowledging that Adrien Broner was a gangster. You see my point?
Yeah. Well, listen, listen. We driving, but turn the lights, man. We want to make sure everything is copacetic.
Man, you know it's me. What's up, Bill, though? Cause I just want to say this, bro. What's up with all this disrespect? I ain't never disrespect you, my nigga.
Wait a minute, AB. Now we shooting shots. The people want to see fireworks. Don't come on over here waving no white flag. I know you're a gangster out of Ohio.
I know you're a gangster out in Ohio. You see my point? We got to call it what it is now. There was no point of bringing anybody being a gangster up in this situation right now. The man asked a question. Why are you being disrespectful? Or why are you disrespecting me? I ain't never disrespect you. And Bill Haney says, don't come over here waving your white flag. Don't be up here being soft. Don't be laying down on your shield now. You know, I know that you're a gangster in Ohio. There was no point of Bill Haney saying anything about someone being a gangster. What Bill Haney should have done was answer Adrien Broner's question so that there can be a form of resolution in this conversation. Answer his question. Not talk gangster, not be a gangster, not acknowledging that this person's a gangster. No. Answer his question, and then we can have a full-fledged dialogue between two grown men. But instead, that is not what happened. That was a tactic to gaslight Adrien Broner by trying to appeal to Broner, calling him a gangster. It was not necessary. Bill Haney should have just answered the younger guy's question so that then Bill Haney can explain to Broner, this is why I'm being disrespectful, or this is why I'm saying what I'm saying to you, right? That is the proper way that both of these men could have handled it. But that is not what happened. What happened was the gangster talk. And this is when it turned left. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
No, I don't wait for right flag. I'm just saying, man.
If we wasn't gonna get the people fireworks, then you could have called me on the back line.
Keep fireworks, but I'm just saying though, you ain't never been the type to disrespect a nigga like me, bro.
Hey, listen, you ain't never been the type to disrespect me. Where did I disrespect you at, King?
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
You know what you doing, bro. You know what you doing, my nigga. Like real gangsters don't even play like that, bro. You keep saying all this real gangster shit. We don't even play like that, bro.
Real gangsters don't play like that, bruh. See, there is this gangster talk. Two black men having a conversation. Okay? Now, Bill Haney acknowledged that Adrien Broner's a gangster in Ohio. Adrien Broner asks Bill Haney a question. Why are you disrespectful to me? I never disrespected you. Bill Haney comes back, never answers the question, and he says, don't come over here waving the right flag. Okay, I know you a gangster in Ohio. Give the people what they want. They came over here to see fireworks. Let's entertain the people. You know, let's basically show that we're going to have fun with this. I'm still going to say what I want to say as Bill Haney. But Adrien Broner, I'll let you on here. You know, how did I disrespect you, King? That's what he asked Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner says, look, you know what you did. But real gangsters don't even play like this. You always, and this is what Broner said, you just heard him, you always talk that gangster stuff. He said the S word, but you talk that gangster stuff, but now you trolling and doing all this buffoonery and goofiness. This is, I'm just translating for Adrien Broner, just like I'm translating for Bill Haney. So I'm saying all this over again because I see that we have new audience as the viewership is slowly, extremely slowly. Oh, the viewership is increasing exponentially. Okay? Now, that's where we at now. I just want for the new viewers that just came in and don't know what we're talking about. This is where we are.
Okay, well, what real gangster you talking about that don't do it like me?
Come on,
Just
man.
name it.
Stop.
All right, now, Bill Haney says, what real gangsters are you talking about that don't do it like me? Once again, salute Andre Smith. Salute my man Gary, members of the channel. What's up? Once again, Bill Haney still did not answer Adrien Broner's questions. These were questions that Adrien Broner asked. This is a form of, once again, gaslighting, deflecting, and reverse psychology from Bill Haney. And all Bill Haney had to do was answer Broner's question and give Broner examples to justify why he's either disrespecting him or throwing shots at him. So that then Adrien Broner can respond, and then both of these men can come to a resolution. JSOR72, salute. What's up, brother? Member of the channel. And this is why the conversation turned left. Because from the very, very onset, from the very beginning of this conversation, the foundation was laid that Bill Haney acknowledged that Adrien Broner was a gangster. And then says, don't wave the white flag. So now you're encouraging, you're enticing, you're poking, you're provoking Adrien Broner to be gangster, to talk gangster. And that's what Bill Haney was doing. And that's what Bill Haney did. And the foundation of that was laid by Bill Haney. Now, the reason why I'm laying the foundation of that in the beginning, breaking it down of what happened in the beginning, because it shows a level of immaturity from both guys, Broner and Bill. But what is to be expected, though, from Bill Haney as the older statesman in this dialogue between him and Adrien Broner, as an older man, supposedly having wisdom, you as the older man is expected to be more wiser and mature than the younger Adrien Broner. And that's why Adrien Broner said, you talk all that gangster stuff. No, this is not the dialogue, Bill Haney, to entice and provoke Adrien Broner to be a gangster by acknowledging that he's a gangster in Ohio. By saying, hey, I know you ain't come over here to wave the white flag. That's not, if you wanted resolution, Bill Haney, as an old head, as we call him, as an older man, this was your opportunity to help the younger Broner understand your point of view. It didn't have to go down this road. But it went down this road because the foundation of this dialogue from the very beginning was not laid properly by the older man, Bill Haney. And that's the issue that people are going to have with Devin Haney. You see my point? I'm going to ask the question again for the new audience that's just joining in. Where was Devin Haney? That's the question. Where was Devin Haney, the fighter, at the time of this dialogue? I don't mean that literally. I mean that figuratively. And I am laying a foundation because I'm going to soon then spend the block, as Terrence Crawford would say. I'm going to spend the block and bring up the reason why I said that. Let us continue.
Stop all that trolling, my nigga.
Trolling, man, I'm not trolling, I'm rolling, man. You dig what I'm saying? Big boy.
Hey, we all rolling. We all rolling.
Well, turn on the lights. Let us see what you rolling,
and you know how we rolling too.
Well, let's see how you rolling, King.
Nigga, and you know how we rolling too.
Now you see, shout out another member of the channel, my guy from the West Coast, Matthew Thomas. What's going on? The teacher is here now. Who that right there? Thank you. You know this YouTube, I don't know if they let me put it on the screen or not. I don't think they let me put what you call it? Come on, y'all, it's lunchtime. The super chats. I don't know if they let me put it on the screen. See, this is not StreamYard. This is YouTube directly live. But anyway, double salute to my guy, Gregory Quarterbomb. Thanks, Greg. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Greg says, good afternoon, Manager Marty and the Roll the Tape family. We get more foolish fights on social media than we get in the ring nowadays. What is wrong with Haney? We need answers. And I would have to agree with Mr. Greg. We are getting more fights on social media than we're actually getting inside of the ring. And that is the point that I'm going to drive home in a few when we finish this. Let me play back the words of Adrien Broner because I want to translate what he's saying. And once again, this conversation went in a direction that it had not. This conversation went in the direction it did not have to go in.
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
You know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing, my nigga. Like real gangsters don't even play like that, bro. You keep saying all this real gangster shit. We don't even play like this, bro.
Okay, well, what real gangster are you talking about that don't do it like me?
Come on,
just
man.
Name it.
Stop.
No, I said
stop all that. Stop all that.
So now Bill Haney asks, well, what real gangster that you talking about that don't do it like me? Bill Haney now still didn't answer the question of why he disrespect Adrien Broner. Still didn't answer the question, but now he's asking the second question. And now this question that he's asking, he's showing Adrien Broner that I am a real gangster. That's what Bill Haney is saying. He's interpreting that to Broner. I'm a real gangster. So whatever real gangster you talking about, what other real gangster does it like me? So he's acknowledging not only is that Broner's a gangster from Ohio, but Bill Haney's now acknowledging that he's a gangster. And now Broner responds to that.
Trolling, my nigga.
Trolling, man, I'm not trolling, I'm rolling, man. You dig what I'm...
So, Adrien Broner responds. He says, you trolling. You talking this gangster stuff, but really you're trolling. Bill Haney response is, I'm not trolling, I'm rolling. I'm not trolling, I'm rolling.
Big boy.
Hey, we all rolling. We all rolling.
Well, turn on the lights. Let us see what you rolling,
and you know how we rolling too.
Well, let's see how you rolling, King.
Nigga, and you know how we rolling too. Nigga, for real.
You know how we rolling, for real. Translation, I'm in the trenches. Translations, I'm in the streets. Translation, you know how we get down in the street. You know how we get down in the mud. You know how we rolling. Those are the words of Adrien Broner. Okay? My point is, it did not have to go here. It was totally unnecessary in this entire dialogue, all of this between Broner and Bill Haney, unnecessary. Okay? Let us continue.
So we ain't about to get on there.
Saying nigga, listen, when they started saying nigga, they didn't just stop with you, nigga.
Man, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen, let me tell you this though. No,
you know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right.
You know my people real well. Stop doing that, bruh. This is Adrien Broner making an appeal to the older Bill Haney. Stop with the trolling and playing. You know we don't play like this in the street. You talk that gangster stuff, stop playing on the social media. That's Broner. You know my people. You know what's up. Okay? This is the words. I'm translating it all. Okay, well, I got a point that I'm gonna bring home. So that's where all this is coming from, right? So, salute. P Flame. What's going on, my brother? See. Bill Haney agrees. All right. We're not gonna do that. And then of course he's gonna continue on. And let's hear what he has to say in response to Broner.
All right, just stop with you, nigga.
Man, I know that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but listen, let me tell you this though. No,
you know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right. With all, listen, this is where
he said, all right. With all due, he was going to say, with all due respect to your people. That's what Bill Haney was going to say. He was going to say, with all due respect. He was going to say that. Hear it again.
Yeah, but listen, let me tell you this though. No,
you know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right. With all, listen, this is where.
With all, listen, see? Jay Sar, what's up, 72? You see? Y'all heard that, right? Listen as the viewership. Oh my, the viewership is increasing exponentially. We heard that, right? Okay. So now we have an acknowledgement again by Bill Haney. The first acknowledgement was, I know you're a gangster in Ohio. That's the words of Bill Haney. If you're just coming in, you might have missed that part. Okay. But my point is, though, now we're having camaraderie because now that's the second acknowledgement from Bill Haney. Then he even wanted Adrien Broner to acknowledge that he himself was a gangster. Now we're having a dialogue with two guys who are acknowledging that they are gangsters. This is what's happening. This is where we at right now. Okay?
This is where it really went astray. I didn't have respect for you. We didn't have respect for each other. Right?
Yeah, but you the one start getting disrespectful, my nigga. You the one start getting disrespectful, my nigga.
All right. So Bill Haney finally lays the foundation and says, hey, I have respect for you. We have respect for each other. This is where it went wrong. Adrien Broner says, he's basically saying, I'm going to show you where it went wrong. You are the one, Bill Haney, that started this drama with me from the very beginning. Okay?
Let me just tell you, you got it.
So you got business. What I'm saying is this, listen though.
Okay, both guys are talking over each other now. Both guys are not even listening to each other. Both guys are not trying to get their needs met in this conflict. Okay? There's conflict styles when it comes down to dialogue. I'm not trying to go psychology or anything. I'm just trying to bring this to a level where we all can understand, whether we agree or not, we all can understand what's actually taking place in this dialogue. Okay? And so neither one of them are getting their emotional needs met in this dialogue. Okay? And that's where the conflict comes in at. So now, Bill Haney responds and says, you got in my business. Adrien Broner says something totally different. Play it back.
This is right or wrong.
You the one start getting disrespectful, my nigga.
You're the one that started being disrespectful. Those Adrien Broner's words.
Let me just tell you, You got in my business.
You can't.
Bill Haney says you got in my business. You ain't gonna find the way we break this down nowhere else. That's why I'm glad you're here. You see, nobody else is breaking this down on YouTube. Everybody else is just putting it out there so that the drama can sell, so everybody can monetize it. But ain't nobody gonna break it down and roll the tape, line by line, word for word. And that's why I'm glad y'all here. This is why I do what I do, because of y'all. So both guys are telling each other what their issue is. Adrien Broner says, hey, you started this being disrespectful towards me. Bill Haney says, you got into my business. Now we're getting somewhere. After all of that, that's what I was really trying to get at. After all of what both of these guys said, now we're getting somewhere.
You got in my business. What I'm saying is this, listen though. You don't want to start getting disrespectful, so I had to get disrespectful back. So don't start flipping out.
Wait, hold on. If I done been disrespectful and I acknowledge who I am, you know what I'm saying? We acknowledge what I'm telling you. You've been disrespectful a long time. You got in my business with that sparring shit, and you know you wasn't supposed to get in my business.
Stop. What business is he referring to? He said, Broner, you got into my business with that sparring stuff, and you know you should have not gotten into my business. What business is he talking about? Listen.
Because I was betting against your daddy.
I'm not worried about.
Because I was betting against your daddy. Okay? We got to talk about it now. So, translation. You got into my business when you jumped into the ring. Because I was betting, meaning money. Bill Haney saying I was betting. Everybody knows this is public record at this point. I was betting money. Betting money with your dad. And you jumped in the ring to stop this sparring match. Okay? Now remember, this sparring was supposed to happen when Devin was 17 or 16, right? Okay, so this was happening a long time ago. It's not something that just happened yesterday. The old head, Bill Haney, still sound like he was holding on to this problem that he had with Broner for quote unquote jumping into the ring by trying to stop the sparring match that Bill Haney was betting money on for his son to beat Tank Davis in a sparring match. This happened years ago. That's what's going on now. Okay? And now let's hear Adrien Broner's response to that.
Wait, hold on,
I just told what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I ain't in your business, nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told him to get your ass up out of there.
Okay, so Adrien Broner was asked the question in countless interviews, what happened in the sparring between Tank Davis and Devin Haney? And from what I can only go by what I heard. I can only go by what I heard. Every interview that I heard Adrien Broner talk about this, his story never changed. And based on what I recall, Adrien Broner kept saying he jumped in the ring. He jumped inside of the ring to stop Tank Davis from basically destroying a possible professional career and really seriously hurting a younger, less experienced guy at the time in Devin Haney. Bill Haney sounds like he didn't care about what he saw because he believed that his son was still going to beat Tank Davis in the sparring session. If he didn't think he had a chance to win the bet, he would have never gotten mad that Adrien Broner jumped into the ring in the first place. Okay? So let's be on the same page here. We got to call it what it is now. Okay? Let's hear Bill Haney again.
I told what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I ain't in your business, nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told him to get your ass up out of there.
You didn't tell them that I told you to get out the ring and let them finish the sparring. Even though, as we saw repeatedly for a whole week now, even though Devin Haney was getting it handed to him in the clip that we saw when Adrien Broner jumped in the ring. I'm not talking about what happened after that because that's not important right now. What's important is what these guys are talking about now, and Bill Haney saying, you didn't tell them that I told you to get out of the ring, Devin Haney. Adrien Broner. You didn't tell them that. You didn't tell the people in none of these interviews. This is Bill Haney's contention with Adrien Broner. Okay? You didn't tell them the whole story. This is what Bill Haney is saying. All right? Salute to my guy, another member of the channel, good friend of mine's family, Mr. Pragmatic. What's up, Prag? I see you. And thank you, Mr. Prag, for deleting that last comment from the guy X20, whatever his name is. Thank you for that, Prag.
Man, I don't want to hear what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I ain't in your business, nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
What you mean you don't want to hear that shit?
I don't want to hear none of that,
so
nigga.
Wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all.
All right, now, this is where it turns left again. Adrien Broner says, I don't want to hear none of that. I didn't tell everybody that Bill told me to get out the ring. I don't want to hear that. Bill Haney says, what the F you mean, then F you in. Once again, this is the older guy, the old head in the conversation, telling the younger guy, F you. Before then, before the words F you was placed out there, these guys, even though they disagreed, they still were able to get off what their issue was. But now when he says F you, now it turns left. This is once again from the older statesman in the conversation, Bill Haney, the old head in this conversation, the father of the fighter that we are referring to. Bill Haney is the father of Devin Haney. For some of you that don't know that, if you're just joining us and you don't know what we're talking about, most of us do.
You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
What you mean you don't want to hear that shit?
I don't want to hear none of that,
so
nigga.
Wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear.
There you go. Adrien Broner been telling the truth about what he saw and what happened in sparring. And then the tape came out. Thank you, Matt. The tape came out. And now Bill's taking it personal. So, great. Now we see where we are. Bill Haney says, then F you. See, y'all want to talk about who won and who lost the sparring. You ain't never hear me talk about who won and lost. You ain't never hear me talk about that because that's not important to me. You ain't never hear not one piece of my content talk about sparring sessions. I have my own philosophy of what should and should not happen when people spar. When it comes to cameras and releasing the footage and all that, that's just me. However, that's not what we're talking about now. We dealing with something that needs to be addressed that's more important than who won and lost the sparring session. As men and professionals in this business. All right?
You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
What you mean you don't want to hear that shit?
I don't want to hear none of that, nigga.
Wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
Here you go. Remember, this is all the stuff that Bill Haney's talking about. And what Adrien Broner is responding to Bill Haney about is something that happened years ago. Years ago. Now, I have another question. Double salute to my guy, supervisor of the Road to Tape film crew, Matthew Thomas. What's going on, Matt? Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Matt says, let the truth be your guide. Thanks, Matt. You're right about it. We got to let the truth be our guide. Absolutely. We have to let the truth be our guide. I have another question. Did Bill Haney just say live before the people? Did he just say that Adrien Broner got into the ring, which he translated in his mind that Adrien Broner got into his business? Is that what we hear Bill Haney saying? I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Because if that is what Bill Haney is saying, the question becomes now, because I believe that is what he's saying, why are you betting, trying to make money off of the performance of your son in the sparring session? I'm not talking about whoever else do it. I'm talking about Bill Haney, because he made it public. He made it public. So now people are going to publicly ask, like I'm publicly asking, as a professional in this business. Doesn't matter if your son was a pro or not. Don't matter if he was young or not. The bottom line is, why are you betting money on your son performance? That's the question I had for Bill Haney. I just wanted to know. I don't care if it was a long time ago or not. Because now that the tape came out, we see that it was the opposite of what we've been hearing before this tape came out. And I think that's where the issue really comes in at. Because Bill Haney and even Devin, more so Bill, was saying that there were things that happened in that sparring session. But I haven't heard neither one of them say. Like I said, I wasn't on YouTube as a content creator or knowing all the YouTube channels and how YouTube work as far as boxing media. I had no idea. So maybe they did do interviews and everything before I got here. But I haven't heard. If you did, please tell me in the chat if you heard Bill Haney. Let's do it that way. Let's tell me in the chat. Y'all been on here longer than me. In the chat, did Bill Haney ever acknowledge that Tank Davis got the best of his son, or gave his son a lot of punches that gave his son punishment in the sparring? Did he? Because he probably did. I don't know. I'm asking you all. Did Bill Haney ever acknowledge that at any point in this sparring that Tank Davis got the best of his son? Somebody just said no. Anyone else? Help me understand this. One person said no. Can we get more engagement? Okay, Creo, thank you. Creo says no. Mike Dangerfield says no. So most people are saying no from what I can see. Okay, and these people that saying no are credible people. I know these people that have been on my channel for a long time. Okay, Kenneth said that Bill Haney said that it was 6-0, meaning that Devin won 6 rounds and Tank won 0 rounds. Okay. My man, hold up. Salute, Band Up. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Haven't seen you in a while, Band Up. Good to see you, brother. Band Up says, salute, Marty, 100. You already know how we do. So, okay, so from what I'm seeing, thank you, J-Sir. All right, so what I'm seeing is, oh, Detroit, DC says it. No. So, okay, so what I'm seeing is, all right, let me make sure I'm clear. So what I see is that Bill Haney never publicly came out and said that Tank Davis got the best of his son anywhere through the duration of this sparring. But he has been saying the opposite. And so now that the tape came out, it don't matter how it was released, whether it was released by Floyd's influence or not. I don't have any evidence of that, so it doesn't matter. It's released. The video is released, and it contradicts what Bill Haney is saying. Is that what's going on here? I don't know if that's what's going on, but it seems like that is what's really going on. Because like I said, I wasn't here. So basically, all right, I get it. So basically what I see is Bill Haney and Devin, or both of them, or whoever, talked the most, Bill or Devin. Both or one of them kept coming out saying that they got the best of Tank Davis. Somebody in the chat said it was 6-0, according to Bill Haney. 6 rounds that Devin won all rounds against Tank Davis in the sparring. But the video came out. That sounds like that's what's going on. The video came out and is basically contradicting what Bill Haney was saying about what happened in the sparring. What didn't come out yet is that Adrien Broner never stepped in the ring. So we knew that Adrien Broner been in interviews way before the videotape came out of this sparring. He said that he jumped in the ring to stop the fight. That's what Adrien Broner has been saying, and I've heard him say it on numerous occasions. Okay, so basically the question becomes, then what is the problem? The problem with Bill Haney is saying to Adrien Broner is, you jumped in the ring, getting in my business. You interfered in my business. My business was to show that I was going to make money off of my son's performance because he was going to beat Tank Davis in the sparring. And by you getting in the ring, Adrien Broner, trying to stop the fight, that meant that Tank Davis was going to win the sparring, not the fight, but the sparring. And then I would have lost money on my son and his performance. That's what it sounds like to me. From what I'm hearing in this conversation and what I've heard in the chat so far, that's what it sounds like to me.
You gonna disrespect my money? You gonna wait.
You're going to disrespect my money. That's what Bill Haney just said. Let me play it again.
I want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. So wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all that.
You gonna disrespect my money?
F you then. You going, what the F you mean? You going to disrespect my money? I thought this was about the fighter. Y'all know where I'm going with this, don't you? Because you heard me talk about it weeks and weeks on end now. I thought all this was about the fighter, though. Where's Devin Haney at? Figuratively speaking, where is he at when all this is going on between Bill and Adrien? Okay. Let's hear Bill Haney's words again. This is the old head now, talking to the younger guy.
I want to hear that.
I don't want to hear none of that.
So wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all that.
You gonna disrespect my money?
This doesn't sound like this have anything to do with the fighter. Sounds like this has nothing to do with Devin Haney. Sounds like this has something to do with Bill Haney taking it personal. That Adrien Broner don't want to hear Bill Haney complain about the fact that he stepped into the ring to stop this sparring match based on what he saw as a professional world champion. Adrien Broner saw this. And what he saw was Tank Davis, a professional boxer, clearly dominating a younger, less experienced Devin Haney, who was going to enter as a pro. He saw him getting hurt, and he wanted to come in and stop this sparring match. No matter if his dad was meaning Adrien Broner's dad was betting on the fight, no matter if Bill Haney was betting on this fight or whoever else was betting on this fight. Fight meaning sparring session. It seemed like to me that Adrien Broner had more care for Devin Haney than anyone else because nobody else wanted this fight to stop. This sparring session. Bill Haney obviously did not want this sparring session to stop. Whether Bill Haney won money or not is not the point that I'm making in this video. And he took it personal by saying, F you. You're going to disrespect my money. He didn't say you're going to disrespect me as a man. He didn't say you're going to it's because you disrespected my son. He didn't say because you disrespected my business. He said you disrespecting my money. Okay? That's what Bill Haney said.
I want to hear that.
I don't want to hear none of that.
So wait.
All that cap, nigga.
Fuck you then, nigga.
I don't want to hear all that.
You gonna disrespect my money?
You going to disrespect my money. That's what he said. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So this is not about Devin Haney. This is not about none of that. Okay, now let's make sure we're on the same page with that.
Wait. So wait a minute. So I'm gonna respect you and you ain't gonna respect me? You, nigga, stop that, bro. Wait a minute. Stop that, bro. Hold on. I just showed respect to you. Wait a minute. I said I showed respect the whole time. You didn't tell the story about what really happened. I did tell the story what happened. Okay.
I did tell the story of what happened. Bill Haney says you didn't tell the story of what happened. The story that happened, according to Adrien Broner, Broner said he told the story. Bill Haney, so there's a contention here. There's a disagreement. Bill Haney is saying you didn't tell the whole story of what happened. Adrien Broner said I did tell the story of what happened.
What happened after that? What happened after what? When you jumped in the ring. I've been told everybody know my story, my nigga. I'm asking you right now, my nigga. I'm like me and you, man to man. I'm asking you. What are you asking? I'm asking you what happened when you jumped in the ring. Oh, after Tank.
Okay, now I'm going to show you again. I want y'all to listen. I'm trying to teach you all something. I'm using it as a teachable moment. I need you all to hear me clearly. Hear me clearly now. I want to make sure we are on the same page with this.
Right now, my nigga. Wait a minute.
Bill Haney is asking a question. Let's listen to the words that he said. Listen.
I showed respect the whole time. You didn't tell the story about what really happened. I did tell the story what happened. Okay. What happened after that? What happened after what? When you jumped in the ring. I've been told everybody know my story, my nigga. I'm asking you right now, my nigga. I'm like me and you, man to man. I'm asking you. What are you asking? I'm asking you what happened when you jumped in the ring.
What happened when you jumped in the ring? This is what he's asking Adrien Broner. When you jump in the ring, what actually happened? Because you didn't tell the whole story. You didn't tell what happened. So what happened when you jumped in the ring? Adrien Broner said, I did tell the story. So let's hear the answer that Adrien Broner has.
Oh, after Tank had after nigga.
Oh, after Tank had those. See, he's trying to understand, but of course he's stuttering. So that makes it seem like Adrien Broner's lying or he don't understand the question that's being asked. Okay? So here we go again. Adrien Broner. He did not respond in a timely fashion because he did not respond in a timely fashion, is giving Bill Haney the impression that Adrien Broner's playing games with him. Like he can't hear what he just asked him.
Stop stuttering, nigga. I'm just saying you got on my line. I ain't stuttering. I asked you what happened, nigga. After Tank had your son out and I hopped. No, nigga. Stop twisting up. I said after you got your monkey ass.
All right, so what it sounds like to me is that Bill Haney is confident in proving the point that something happened after Adrien Broner got in the ring. Let's hear it again.
Wait. What are you asking? I'm asking what happened when you jumped in the ring. Oh, after Tank had after nigga, stop stuttering, nigga. I'm just saying you got on my line. I ain't stuttering. I asked you what happened, nigga. After Tank had your son out and I hopped. No, nigga, stop twisting up. I said after you got your monkey ass in the ring. What happened after that, nigga? I got my ass in the ring. Because your motherfucking son. Your motherfucking son. Nigga, you out on every nigga's like you. And I ain't want to get fucked up at 17.
Let's hear that again. So Adrien Broner finally answered Bill Haney's question. The question is, what happened when you got in? Let me reframe that. Bill Haney said, what happened when you jumped in the ring? Adrien Broner says, what happened was I jumped in the ring to stop the sparring session because I did not want your son to get hurt at 17. Let's hear him again.
After Tank had your son out and I hopped. No, nigga. Stop stop twisting up. I said after you got your monkey ass in the ring, what happened after that, nigga?
I got my ass in the ring because your motherfucking son. Your motherfucking son was out on the street. And I ain't want to get fucked up at 17.
Your son was out on his feet, and I didn't want him to get effed up at the age of 17. So that's Adrien Broner answering Bill Haney's question. Let's continue.
You said what?
Yeah,
I asked you another question.
Man, I don't want to hear you. I'm telling you what I did, nigga. Stop all that
I told you what I did. Hey, listen, you got your ass up out that ring, though, didn't you? After that, and I got my money.
You got your ASS out of that ring, though, and I got my money. That's the words of Bill Haney in response to, Adrien Broner. So point number one, Adrien Broner obviously is vindicated because it sounded like even Bill Haney just acknowledged that Adrien Broner did not lie in none of his interviews. He told exactly what happened. He came in and he stopped, or he tried to stop the sparring session based on what he evaluated. And what he evaluated was that Tank Davis was really hitting and hurting a 17-year-old inexperienced fighter in this sparring session. And he tried to stop the fight. Bill Haney's response basically acknowledging that Adrien Broner never lied. He was telling the truth the whole time. So now we got that. Now, Bill Haney's response was, well, when you got out of the ring, you didn't tell that part. When you got out of the ring, I won my money, didn't I? That's the words of Bill Haney. I'm going to rewind it again.
I asked you another question.
Man, I don't want to hear you. I'm telling you what I did, nigga. Stop all that.
I told you what I did. Hey, listen, you got your ass up out that ring, though, didn't you? After that, and I got my money.
You got your ASS out of that ring after that, and I got my money. That's what Bill Haney said. So we see that the motivation of Bill Haney at that time was his money. He said to Adrien Broner, you disrespected my money by getting in the ring, interfering, trying to stop the sparring session. And you wound up obviously getting out the ring, and then my son basically beat or won against Tank Davis in the sparring session, and I won my money. That's basically what I'm hearing. Biz on the beat. Double salute to you, Biz. Welcome to the Blue Corner membership. Thank you again. You were a member before as a gift from Two Cents Boxing, but now you are officially a member again, a supervisor of the Road to Take Film crew. So double salute to you being a part of the Blue Corner membership. My guy, Biz on the beat. So what I'm hearing is right now is that none of this from Bill Haney has anything to do with Devin Haney. It just doesn't. This has something to do with him feeling some type of way that Adrien Broner jumped into the ring to interfere with a sparring match between his son and Tank Davis because he was betting money. Adrien Broner was concerned about the health and welfare of a 16 or 17-year-old, that's what Adrien Broner says, 17-year-old prospect. That's basically what I'm hearing. So my question becomes again, where is Devin Haney at the time this dialogue between Bill and Adrien was going on? I mean that figuratively, not literally.
Man, I ain't worried about that. All I know is 8 ounces, no headgear, out.
He said, I'm not worrying about what happened with sparring. I'm not worrying about what happened with the betting between you, Bill, between my dad, between all the other people that was betting, I don't had nothing to do about none of that. I don't care about none of that. All I know is if this sparring session was being competed by both of these guys in 8-ounce boxing gloves and no headgear, Devin Haney would have been out. That's what Adrien Broner said. Once again, solidifying the fact that as a professional boxer, a young man who's in this business, he was looking from the outside, looking in, and he saw someone that had a potential of being a professional in this business, someone, and I'm talking about in Devin Haney, possibly becoming a world champion in this business, getting pummeled and beat by a more experienced, stronger Tank Davis in this sparring session. He jumped into the ring to basically stop. He jumped into the ring to basically stop the sparring session. He did not care about who was going to make money off of it. He jumped in the ring because he wanted to help and protect Devin Haney. That's what I see from Broner. What I see from Bill Haney is that he's upset with Broner because he jumped in the ring. And he don't care whether Adrien Broner jumped in the ring because of the safety and welfare of his son. He didn't care about that. It was about the fact that, his words, not mine, Adrien Broner disrespected his money. And it sounds like Bill Haney's agenda was to make money off of this sparring session. That's what I see so far.
I'm telling you, nigga, you got the shit beat out of you that night, so who gives a fuck about what you think? Yeah.
All right, now here's another form of gaslighting that is not the point or topic of the discussion. The topic of the discussion had nothing to do with whether or not Adrien Broner was sparring Sean Porter, and that ain't had nothing to do with what we're talking about. Bill Haney did not acknowledge what Adrien Broner just said. Let's go back and rewind it again.
8 ounces, no headgear, out.
8 ounces, no headgear, out. That's what Adrien Broner said. That's what the younger man in this dialogue said. 8-ounce gloves without any headgear. Devin Haney would have been knocked out cold. That's what Adrien Broner said. And here's the response of Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney.
I'm telling you, nigga, you got the shit beat out of you that night, so who gives a fuck about what you think?
Yeah,
That was his response to that. What Broner just said. 8 ounces, no headgear, out. He deflected again. Once again, these are tactics of manipulation, gaslighting, reverse psychology, and deflection. We see it in this 4 or 5 minute dialogue between Bill Haney and Adrien Broner. And the reason why I'm calling it out is because I always call it out. And I dare somebody to say, no, I don't. I double dare someone to say I'm being biased, and I triple dare somebody to say I'm hating. Because I have over 750 videos on YouTube published, and I can show you at least 25 to 30% of them. You'll see me calling other people out in this business that do the same thing that I'm talking about right now. Now, what puts the onus more on Bill Haney in this dialogue is, number one, he's the older man in this conversation. There should be a level of maturity in this dialogue because he's communicating with a guy younger than him. And Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner's not no young boy. He's in his 30s. But Bill Haney's older than Adrien Broner. He's old enough to be his older brother, probably. You understand what I'm saying? So he should have conducted himself in a mature manner when he's dialoguing with a man younger than him, and not argue with him and not say F you, because that's what he said. He said that to Broner. Second reason why the onus is on Bill Haney in this dialogue is because he's someone's father. That means everything he does, privately and publicly, should be on display in a mature, professional way. Why? Because his job is to train up who? His son. I'm not talking about training him in the sport of boxing, because I haven't seen him hold the heavy mitts on YouTube yet. Not saying he hasn't, I just haven't seen him. Have you? Okay, so I'm not talking about training him as a boxer. I'm talking about training him as a man. That's what I'm talking about. And reason number 3, while the onus is on Bill Haney in this dialogue, is because he is a representative of the business of boxing. Didn't y'all tell me before that he's promoting, or he's an executive of DHP Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions, right? They their own promoters and their own bosses, right? Bosses have to conduct themselves in a professional manner, right? They are talking about boxing. If they were talking about something else, it'd be different. If they was just shooting the breeze about Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, totally different. But they're talking about Bill Haney's actual son. They're talking about Devin Haney Promotions fighter, Devin Haney. And they're talking about another grown man. Devin Haney is not 17 anymore. I told y'all before, and I'm going to tell you again, he do not need his dad to talk for him. Speaking of that, how come Bill Haney was on a show called Come and Talk to Me? That's Cameron and Mace in the show, right? They interview Bill Haney. Nothing wrong with that. Salute to Cameron and Mason. But what I'm trying to figure out is, when Devin Haney gonna get on that show? Now, he probably been on the show in the last 2 or 3 days. I haven't seen him yet. But I didn't see the interview with Bill Haney on there. I did not see the interview. It was just in my feed. As I'm scrolling on YouTube yesterday, I just happened to see that, the day before yesterday, I think, Bill Haney was on an interview with Mason Cameron. What was he doing on there? Because the last time I seen Devin Haney in an interview, he was on MMA Hour. Let me make sure I want to get that correct. Devin Haney, when I seen him, I think that was sometime last week. He was on the show called MMA Hour in an interview. That was last week, 8 days ago when I saw that. Because he's a regular on that show. He's a regular on the show, MMA Hour, which is fine. I think that's a good show, you know. What I'm just trying to figure out is, he was on that show. But I'm trying to figure out, when is he going to get on Cameron and Mace show? Because Bill Haney was over there. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. The fan base want and need to see Devin Haney so that he can have a connection with the casual fan base to increase his popularity, to convert casual boxing fans to pay for his fights on pay-per-view and to come to his fights live so that he can do what? Increase his status to become a boxing superstar. So y'all done been heard me say this. And these antics from his father, Bill Haney, is hurting the brand. And here's another example with this dialogue with Adrien Broner. I am not excusing the behavior of Adrien Broner. I just told you the 2 or 3 things that he should have done to help bring resolution in this dialogue. But those onuses, and I gave you 3 reasons why, those onuses are on the older, more business-minded father of Bill Haney. I know ain't nobody else gonna call it out, but so what? This is why you all came here. It doesn't matter what they're gonna do. We do what we need to do over here. That's all I'm saying. We want to see Devin Haney on all of the interviewing platforms so that he can get the shine, so that he can get the light on him. We don't need to see interviews from Bill Haney because Bill Haney needs to be in the background. I've been telling y'all this, but since I got the audience here, I'm going to tell you again. Background. And do the business side of it. Because these antics, like the one we just saw with him and Broner, people are going to say, this is why I don't like Devin Haney now. And people have said that. On my very channel itself, they said that. I'm not pointing out names. We don't do that here. But my point is the fan base. They look at these antics from Bill Haney. And you know what they say? This is why I don't like Devin now. Because of his dad. He's supposed to be an old head. And he telling Adrien Broner, F you. Adrien Broner ain't say F you to him first. The old head said it to the younger guy first. Adrien Broner didn't say he's a gangster. The old head Bill Haney acknowledged that he was a gangster from Ohio first. Adrien Broner asked the old head Bill Haney, why you disrespecting me? Bill Haney never answered the question. These are the reasons why we got to keep it all the way real. This is the reason why. This is the reason why, or one of the reasons why. Some people may have an issue with Devin Haney's fighting style. They may. I've heard people say that as well. I don't. I like his fighting style. I think he's a really good fighter. But some people don't like his fighting style. So that's one of the reasons why they don't like Devin Haney or buy his fights or come to his fights or, engage with him. But at the same time, this is another reason. Because of the antics of Bill Haney. This is it. He talked very aggressively to Adrien Broner. We've seen him talk recently at the last 2 or 3 weeks. He talked, I think it was 2 weeks now. He talked very aggressively Ryan Garcia. But we haven't heard Bill Haney talk aggressively to Bernard Hopkins. And I'm not saying that there should be something violent behind that. I'm just saying based off of pure observation. Pure observation. And that man actually put his hands on that man. Bernard actually shoved this guy. I'm just saying it's distasteful. And it's also distasteful that 2 black men are going at each other using the N-word. I told y'all before. I'm going to tell y'all that again. And I said it so just so that people can stop saying that I'm biased, which I know you're not, but I'm going to say it again so you know that I'm not biased. When Regis Prograis trainer and Devin and Bill Haney was arguing at the press conference, y'all remember that? And Eddie Hearn was sitting in the middle. Y'all remember that at the press conference? And they kept throwing that N-word around. Remember that? Yeah, I did a video and a live telling both of those men they were wrong for it. And I'm saying it right now again. To both Bill Haney and Adrien Broner. Using the N-word. It's not like they had a personal conversation on the phone. They're on social media. And obviously, Bill Haney is sending it to other content creators so that they can publish it on their channels. But my point is, this is where other races, not R-A-C-I-S-T, races, R-A-C-E-S, different ethnic groups, other communities in America and outward, right? They look at that and they say, you see, both of these black men acting like females, acting like immature men. And then other people think that they can talk to us like this and treat us a certain way because they looking at social media and say, oh, if they don't care about using the word or if they don't care about disrespecting or insulting each other, why should I? Double salute, my guy, Gregory Quarterbomb. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your contribution and your support again. Greg says, Bill is addicted to social media attention and is somewhat acting like a dope fiend. Well, there is a characteristic. Once again, it's not about Bill Haney. It's about Devin Haney. He is the fighter. And all of the attention and the light should be on him. He's the fighter. He's the fighter. And that's just the truth. If people want to bet on their son sparring, that's their business. I just asked the question of why. You understand what I'm saying? Just doesn't look right. So, that's my thing. Listen, y'all, I held y'all long enough. I'm going to be right back here in 3 hours, 4:45 p.m. We're going to have a good live because I got to address somebody else. We need answers. So tune right back in. This was our lunchtime special edition episode, live and living color. Calling it like it is. Giving that reaction. And we coming right back here, 4:45 p.m. Eastern time. I hope my West Coast audience is able to join in because, hey, I got some more content to put out. We're going to do live. We're going to do another live. This is not the first time I've done this. I've done 2 lives in one day, 3 times before in a row, if some of y'all remember. But the great thing about it is I'm coming right back here, 4:45. That's our regular scheduled time too, by the way, for all of our new viewers that's watching live and living color. So come on back. All right. Some of y'all that didn't get a chance to go on lunch break, you can go on lunch break right now. We coming right back. Greg, I'll see you. Mr. Prag, you might be too busy, Mr. Prag. But Mr. Prag, tell your boss, you know what I mean? Tell your boss, you know what I mean? It'd be nice if you could come back at 4:45. And I know your boss personally, and I'm sure your boss will say, absolutely. That's an inside joke between me and my family, Mr. Prag. Andre Noble, I know you're going to come right back. We need answers. All right, so in 3 hours, we're going to take another break. We coming right back. Biz on the beat. I know you coming back. Creole, pull up. And whoever else want to pull up, come and pull up, baby. We're going to be here live and living color. Y'all already know how we do. Yeah, y'all know exactly how we do. And I can't wait, man. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a real good time. Real good time. All right? Let me see how we got to get this thing done. Let me see. Oh, okay, got you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to check y'all out in 3 more hours. All right, Jay, sir. I'll be there. All right? My man said I'll be there. See you there. Oh, he did? Okay, that's what's up. Well, yeah, that's what's up. Come back, Jared. Come on through. Come on through, Jared. Because you're going to like this next segment, Jared. Listen, salute to all of y'all that are not able to come back. Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty will air 4:45 Eastern Standard Time, 1:45 p.m. Pacific Time, and of course 3:45 p.m. Central Time. All right. Look forward to seeing y'all there, and I hope y'all enjoyed this special edition on this live. I appreciate everybody that contributed through Cash App and the Super Chat, and everybody that just came and invested your time. Time is the most valuable asset, and I appreciate y'all contributing and donating with me, and I'll see y'all at 4:45. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.